Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and this is a Wera Kraftform impact screwdriver set. It's a set of 6 different drivers. There's actually 7 in here because I started with this one. I bought it separately to try this out, thought it was great, loved it, and then kept my eye on this set. Now you can get these 6 drivers, and it's 2 Phillips, number 2 Phillips, number 1 Phillips, and then 3 impact slotted, and 1 small non-impact slotted, just with a heavy blade, for about 35 bucks right now. I think I paid 31 when I saw this, but I think this was like 15 bucks just for 1 screwdriver. So not only is this a great screwdriver with that German Wera made in the Czech Republic quality, but it also has this wonderful plastic holder that you can bolt to a wall, or you can take these out and use them, you know, like this, I guess, to hold your screwdrivers. I need to hurry up and make this video so I can get rid of this thing like this. They're gone because I don't want it, don't need it. And I'll redistribute these across different workspaces where I use these kinds of screwdrivers. Anyway, the Wera screwdrivers are just rock solid, beefy. They use a 8mm or a 10mm bolster on the bottom to give you, some extra, grab one here to give you a little bit of extra oomph if you really want to, grab something right there and apply some leverage. They have a black tip. Well, here's the box, basically. I'll go over some of these things. Came in this box. Striking cap, that impact cap on the back, as you can see right here. The shank goes all the way through to the cap. I mentioned that you can grab it with a wrench. It's got the Kraftform handle. Very, the more I use these, the more I realize there's actually some engineering, even though it's symmetrical. And it just fits so nicely in your hand. I was doing a project a while ago, and I had to reach way back, and the only thing I could do, this is what I was using, was this Wera with the flexible shaft, is I could grab this part of it. That's all I could do. And because this was smaller, a lot of things have larger end caps. Because it was smaller, I could get the turning force that I needed. Now, if it's bigger, I might not be able to fight the fastener, but I was able to actually grab this and get all my work done just using 2 fingers way out in the boondocks here, trying to get this thing to work, and it was great. So this is one of those drivers that has since paid for itself essentially in one job. But if you need something smaller than this little guy, even though it's not a striking one, Snap-on has moved into that space with this basically their mini pry bar, which is based upon kind of that screwdriver if you get the straight one. If I need larger stuff, I'll move to my Mayhew Dominators. For larger things, non-pry bars, but I might use my screwdrivers as pry bars. I also have some Milwaukees. These two here, probably combined price is the same as this entire set. Not that guy, but in this entire set of Weras. In fact, this guy probably cost as much as that entire set. And these have striking caps. I've got a large slotted and a number 2 Phillips here. And then, of course, this one's shown up a bunch. This is just a great solid tool, this Milwaukee. It's got a striking end cap. I've got 3 of these things. This one doesn't seem to be used. But this one, it's got a ability to cut conduit, pound on it with a hammer, use it as a screwdriver, chisel, pry bar, whatever you want. I keep an eye on these. Occasionally they're on sale at Home Depot or somewhere, and they're just handy. Keep them in vehicles. I mean, it's just a sort of a do-all tool that you don't care about. But anyway, the Wera's yellow, that's both an indication of the impact or the striking, but also I know there are some ESDs that are yellow that Wera uses. These are not, to my knowledge, ESD, especially with that metal end cap. Real beefy shaft on here on the drivers. They paint the tips added a little durability to it. But anyway, this right now on Amazon looked like it was around 35 bucks. To me, that was a screaming deal for this set of drivers. And I like the handles, I like the shafts, I like the striking ability. I mean, what's not to like? And the bright color. So I thought I'd bring these to your attention. I like them, and Wera has never let me down so far. And just, I mean, look at that, a #1 Phillips striking cap, heavy-duty screwdriver. I mean, normally something like that would be 20 bucks, and you'd feel like it was well worth it, yet I got the whole set here for I paid 31. I think it's 34 now, something like that. 34, 35. But anyway, won't spend more time, run over to Amazon, check it out if you're interested in something like this. But Wera has another hit with this set. And with that, Doc out.